right, the man with the plan. I'm here. Are you hearing anything? Am I on? Are you hearing me?
I think you're on, Jerry.
Are you? Can you hear me? Because I can't
Kind
hear
of.
me.
I can't hear you very
You hear me?
well.
What? We got signal here?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
No, I think you're
Hello?
on.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, now you got you hit the gas there. Wow, I don't know what you hit, but it was good. But anyway, good Friday morning, and welcome to Jerry's Outdoor Show. And it is a fortuitous day that you have called.
Hey, what?
They tuned in a fortuitous day.
Fortuitous?
He's very fortunate.
Fortunate.
Because today there isn't much to talk about in the outside world. So, but we were lucky. Troy Mitchell is here with me live as always, and he's going to retell his high school season wrestling career.
I am.
And I know you people are riveted to your seat because
Well,
he was a phenomenal wrestler. I mean, you just ask him, and he'll tell
it
you.
all started in 1980. That's it. I didn't go any farther than that.
No, you always told me.
No,
you
I
were-
didn't. I didn't tell you nothing about my
Yeah,
wrestling.
you did. Now you're in front
Can't
of
find.
everybody.
Well, I can't find any of my medals. Everything's gone.
Why are
All
they
my,
gone?
I don't know. I can't find anything.
No kidding.
Nothing. I can't find my badges.
Did you
plaques.
have them to begin with?
Yes.
I mean, these were like
That's my wife.
these were like metaphorical.
No, they're real.
They're real.
I had bracket cards and
Really?
yeah, I did. I wrestled in Mediapolis. That was fun.
All right, well,
Dan Cummings, Coach Dan Cummings,
Really?
Mediapolis,
Wow.
good coach.
So for more on that, if you go to troymitchell.com, you can
Really?
read all that stuff. It's cool.
Don't think so.
So, well, what you
Don't
know,
think so, Jerry.
the water. What can we say about the water? it's
Oh.
still rising. So what it is? Yeah, we went dead there.
We just
for a
went
minute.
dead. Hopefully we're still running.
Well, we're still
We
live.
on?
Yep, I guess.
Just
I
went
did-
dead.
I have no idea.
So,
Yep, he says we're still going. So
so here's fun. Jerry, remember the old my old beer
Your old beer?
beer report? Remember my pylon
Your
report?
pylon report.
I got to say something, Jerry.
Okay.
You were right.
Yeah.
I looked it up. They're called piers.
I
Even-
hope we're on the air because I can't hear.
I hope. I don't know if we are or not.
So it has to
How
be.
how fortuitous that it wasn't on the air when I said that.
I guess. The only time he admits it, that I am right.
But
anyway,
so we're like 10 blocks, 10 blocks down.
All right, we're 10 blocks down, so the Iowa's dropping
yeah.
pretty good
Right,
clip.
it is.
But the Mississippi River though is going to crest, I believe,
heard that.
Sunday. The last that I looked
heard
at
that.
it,
I
so
heard
we're going to be in the neighborhood 21.5.
Right.
Which another fortuitous thing about the rivers being up this high has not really affected our bait sales whatsoever.
No.
We have really trucking out some bait, and I guess we should make this announcement too. We have officially switched over to our spring hours, summer hours.
Right.
We're still not open on Sundays yet.
No.
I don't think there's a need for it just quite yet. Once everything settles down, but we are open at 7 a.m. now. Through the week and the Saturday, same. So 7
Right.
to 7, 7 to 6, and some shifting around with employees. And now you're mostly there covering the night shift, the
5 to 7.
And you were giving away minnows last night.
Yeah, I
you
was
were
giving.
saying?
Yeah, I didn't know what to charge for 'em. Anybody wants stuff at the wrong price, come in and see me.
Come on, go in and see Troy at night. Same thing in the
Or
morning.
Jerry.
Yeah, come and see me early in the morning.
want a
If
good
want
deal on a gun?
Deal on guns. Come on, see
I
me.
don't know what
We'll
it
get
is.
rid of them. We got a whole top shelf
Yeah.
full of them there.
Yeah, I don't know what to charge.
So anyway, today we were supposed to have Caleb Page on from Slime Line. This is a brand new product that we got in the store. This is Slime Line. Some guys have asked me. I have to apologize, Caleb. You can't be on this morning because we are
Yeah.
still dealing with technical difficulties
Right.
from last week. Tim is feverishly in there trying to put the new board together and all that. So we don't have the capabilities to take the phone calls like we normally would.
We had
and
so
be
many
able to
calls
boss
that
you.
day that
Right.
it shut down the board.
Right. Well,
So now
it's been
we-
blinking left and right,
Right.
out here. We just can't take it because your calls won't go over. I mean, they'll go over the radio, but they won't go over the
Right.
Facebook thing. So it's like too much.
We should
media
remind
in there.
people. So where are we online? Where can they find us at?
They can find us at Jerry's Bait and Tackle
Yep.
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
And they can find us at Mitchell Arms.
Mitchell
and Ammo
Arms and Ammo
on Facebook.
on Facebook.
And I don't know. We don't have it fed into the MitchellArmsandAmmo.com
No,
site.
no, just the Facebook
Right.
we do.
Just on Facebook.
Right.
But not the MitchellArmsandAmmo.com.
No.
And not the Jerry'sBaitandTackle.com.
No.
because there is no Jerry'sBaitandTackle.com.
Take phone calls.
Okay.
You can take phone
Good.
calls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm just saying. What else can we do?
So
We can
anyway,
talk.
we're kind of behind on that. The problem is when they do call it doesn't go right through. So
And then KWPC has a online
the Voice
YouTube,
of Mus- the Mus-
or is it
Mus-
on YouTube?
Voice of Muscatine.
Voice of
YouTube.
Muscatine.
We're all over the place, bro.
So you search for us, you'll find
Right,
us, and
yeah,
then we
you search for
rebroadcast
us.
this on both Facebook
Right,
pages, and
Yep. So
you guys can watch it at your leisure.
100 ways to get annoyed by the sound of our voices.
Yeah, don't take
and
long.
our looks. But anyway, big thing in the shop this week is Slime Line that's come in. I'll have Caleb on next week, and we'll talk about the properties of Slime Line. And you remember, at the store, if people ask me 3 times, I mean, 3 different people can't be the same person. It's not like Rumpelstiltskin or something.
Oh.
But if I get 3 requests for it, then I usually bring it in. I mean, I like to think that I'm on top of the fishing world, but
Right.
there is so many products.
So what is
out
this
there.
slime line, Jerry?
Slime Line is basically, I
You
believe
see
it's a copolymer. It's a mono, and we're big braid fishermen here. But the mono properties and the copolymer, it's kind of like a high vis kind of line.
Okay.
It's been all the rage. So we were able to make a deal with them, get it in. Like I said, Caleb will be able to give us some more of the hows and whys and whats next
Right.
week. Along with that other thing, at Jerry's Bait and Tackle, Mitchell Arm
I'll
and
put that
Ammo,
right here.
we ended up getting a new bait supplier this week.
Wow.
We are actually we go straight to the source.
Okay.
What we
They looked
had,
healthy too. Those,
yeah,
those
yeah.
minnows are.
oh yeah,
Woo,
oh boy,
they're like churning in
moving
there.
now.
I thought it was a.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was
churning water.
piranhas
Yeah,
in there.
piranhas, right? Exactly. But that's what you want.
They're
That's
lively,
what you
lively.
want.
Yeah.
You
They
want,
weren't all
you-
floating at the top,
Wait,
Jerry.
right. Okay, they were sleeping. That was their nap period. But no, that's the problem. That's what you want. See, I tell people all the time, if you go to a bait shop
Right.
and you look in the minnow tank, and the minnows are all kind of all spread
Yeah,
out, you
sickly.
don't want that.
No.
You want that nice tight ball. You
Yeah,
want
these
them
guys-
trying to swim out the bottom of the net.
Yeah, they
You
were
want
churning.
that tight school and they'll turn that water. That's live fresh bait. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you, because who we're
I'll tell
dealing
you
with
why.
now with our bait, they actually farm it right out of the ponds.
Ooh.
So they're not relying on a third person to get it, gather it from the lakes, trap it in the lakes, bring it to the big distributor, who brings it to the minor distributor,
Right.
that brings it to us. No more. We go right
Right.
from the pond right to us.
Wow. Right from the source.
Right from
That's
the
like
source.
Coors
They-
beer.
Right, exactly.
Right from the mountain.
Wisconsin.
Right.
You know what Wisconsin's
There's
famous
only a
for.
few feet between them and us.
Isn't it Blatz? Isn't it Blatz beer?
I don't know about Blatz.
Isn't it? I think Blatz
Blatz?
is a
Is that Wisconsin beer?
Yeah. What was the one that Laverne and Shirley made?
I don't know.
Schlutz.
Schlutz?
No, that's our
Oh,
next
our guest next.
That's our next
Oh,
guest.
Speaking of that,
Right. Yep, we'll have our brand new DNR guy. This
Oh,
is
that's gonna
Derek.
be cool.
Derek Slutz is our new Muscatine DNR officer. He'll
Right.
be on a little bit later. We're going to be talking about youth turkey and all that, which is awesome. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to the shop. With the bait shop,
Yeah.
now that we have this fresh bait supply, we have a good supplier now we're offering a whole lot more selection instead of just small and large minnows. So we have the small crappie minnows, we have the large walleye minnows, and that doesn't mean that they're crappie and the large ones are walleyes. That means that predominantly people call them that because
That's
that's
what they
what
use
they
them
use for
for.
fishing. Right.
Right.
So now, in addition to that, we also have what's called the
Magnum?
The Magnums.
Magnum.
Okay.
That's like a gun term.
That's like a gun
Speaking
term.
of that, we got an 870 Magnum coming up later.
Right, exactly.
People see that gun.
Fortuitous.
People
See?
see this gun over there?
Could be.
Wow, no, they don't see it.
Right, exactly.
But
So we
that's
have the
okay.
Magnums, which these are about a 4-inch minnow.
4-inch minnow.
And then we got the Shiners,
Shiner.
which is about a 6-inch minnow. And
I
then,
got a Shiner in high school one time.
yeah, no, you were the
Oh, I was a
wrestling
wrestler.
champ.
No, I
Right,
didn't
exactly.
get a Shiner. I shined them.
You shined them, shined us all on. Anyway, and
Yeah.
and then we got the Northern Suckers, which are about
Suckers.
a 7 to 8-inch.
I had a Northern Sucker too.
Yep.
One time.
In high school, how much did that cost? Oh, there's
$2.99 a pound.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so many ways I can
What are
tell
the
that
suckers going?
joke.
What are the suckers going for?
I have no idea.
How much are? I mean, no.
Oh
real-
no! You mean the suckers what you sell in the shop, or the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Northern suckers you got in
real
high
suckers.
school?
Well, now they're
75 cents a piece.
75 cents a piece. That's
75
good.
cents a piece.
Yep.
Our minnows are all $3, except for the Shiners are $5 a dozen. But all the other minnows, $3 a scoop.
Are we still doing the high river?
Yep, doing the high water,
percentage?
high savings.
So what is it today?
Well, today it's 21 feet, so divide 21 by 2.
Yep, 10 and a
Now
half.
wait, wow!
Wow, can you believe
kept your
that?
shoes on and
Here,
everything.
wait a minute. I got my calculator.
Oh, your calculator?
All right.
So
There you go.
10.5% off. You're gonna get off. Come on in, ask us for it. We're gonna give it to you. And remember, all our bait, all our live bait, the minnows, they're $3 a scoop, which is anywhere from 24 to 30. We don't count them out. We just kind of roughly figure them. So does that look good? You say yeah, unless Troy's there and he gives away about a half a pound.
Wow, it seemed like a lot.
Right.
They just kept scooping them.
So let's talk
Yeah.
about what's happening here on your local river, water, and fishing report.
Right.
Do we have a little music back there, Jordan? You got a bouncy seat that you can play us for the background?
Oh, I guess
That all sounded good.
That was better than the music I was hearing.
Right, exactly. Are you back there? Can you hear me, Jordan? Are you? Okay.
Well, load it up.
Well, let's have some
few more
music.
seconds.
Let's have some music for the background. Waiting for the music.
Well,
background.
that's good. We could. What else we? Oh, we're going to talk about water.
So anyway, did you see that guy up there in Davenport?
Oh, what happened
pulled
with that dude? What happened? You're noodler?
Oh,
Your
not my
noodler guy?
noodler, buddy. I'm not sponsoring
The guy
him.
you busted on
I
Facebook,
didn't bust
and then
him on. He busted himself.
I think
he busted himself.
I think the DNR will talk to him when he comes in here,
Right,
but
right.
I think they busted his door down and
Well, you know,
took the
some
fish
guys
and-
got on there and they said, you guys ratted him out. And no, he didn't. He said he did it on the
Right.
news.
He actually called him and
He
admitted
ratted
it.
himself out,
Right.
And then the dude's homeless, and he's getting tattoos. I don't know what to believe. They're having a fish fry for him. They're raising money for the $100.
Oh, they are really?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to raise the money to pay his bail?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh,
So why are we doing that with the illegal marijuana
Why
farms
shouldn't
and all
we?
stuff like that? We should
Ah.
raise money for that because they're just laws. We don't need to follow them. We can just do whatever we
we
want.
can just put up signs and then criminals don't do anything. You
But
still have signs on your house.
Right.
You haven't had a storm
Right.
since your house. You had a sign.
Exactly. Haven't had anything.
No crime,
problems
nothing.
whatsoever. Well, there's a crime. We have this little. My wife decided to get this like little poodle-looking mess of a little
Poodle.
dog. It's a little small thing.
Is it a hybrid?
No.
You know what they call mutts
it's,
now?
It's not a hybrid, brother.
They call mutts hybrids now. I never understood.
This is a trash panda poodle that he chews up my shoes, my glasses. I cannot leave them on my bedstand because he'll get up, take my glasses, run off with it.
Oh, Jerry, I forgot to give you something.
What's that?
We
BB
got our
cup?
new fishing pole lines.
Oh, do we?
Well, I don't know if you want it. I'm going to give it to you.
Is that St. Croix?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, those are
No,
the
there's-
Ozarks.
Anyway, that's
Well, I'm not hearing any music, so
all right. We don't need it.
okay.
We don't need music.
One of these weeks we'll be really good at this.
We will.
Okay.
But one of these days we'll be a professional radio show.
I give us a few more days instead of weeks. I'll tell you that. All right, Mississippi River Pool 17, tailwater stage is 19.5 feet at Lock and Dam is 16, and Muscatine flood stage is 15 feet. The current forecast has the river stage at 20.4 feet on Sunday. River stage in Muscatine is 20.70 feet. Forecast to reach 21.5 by Sunday. Flood stage is 16 feet. The Muscatine City boat ramps are closed due to high water. Keelpack Landing and Big Timber are also closed due to flooding. Big Hollow Lake, a few boats have been out, but mostly just to get out. And I've seen this, and everybody's asking me, what's going on? The fish are slow. Yeah, they're going to be. They're going to be. That water temp is not raising too fast.
We're going to
up
Big
there.
Hollow tonight.
Are you?
We're
Yeah,
gonna-
you got
we're
Big
gonna-
Church.
Well, we're going to do an observatory. Go to the observatory. Big Hollow has a big observatory.
yeah.
It's kind of cool. We're taking our
Right.
youth group there, and
Right.
we're not going to fish, I guess, but
Right.
we could.
Oh,
That's what we should do. Go on a fishing
really
trip.
should go.
But we're going to look at the stars.
Anyway, well, I can't be there, so they'll have to look at
Well,
other
you can come
stars.
later.
Anyway, largemouth bass, they're biting down there, but they're kind of slow. Catching a few along the dam, along the riffraff. Environmental Discovery Pond out there at Discovery Park is doing very good. Spring trout stocking was last Friday, 1,000 trout, 500
That was
brook,
interesting. That was cool.
500 rainbow trout were stocked, and plus they still have all the holdover from last
Right.
fall. So guys have been coming in there, been nailing them on them Swedish pimples we sell and the super dupers.
Swedish pimples.
The Swedish
I won't say any more.
Orchidor.
Really?
Anyway.
I had a Swedish pimple one time.
Did you? Man, you had a lot of you were a messed up kid in high school. Anyway.
Maybe it was an American pimple.
Right. If we had phones, we could have people call in about it.
I never did go fishing with it, though.
You never did with your pimple?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, Lake Belvedere, the water temp was 45 degrees. See, that water's cool. Them fish are still going to be on the slow side there, all right? That was April 3rd. Water clarity is about 29 inches. The largemouth bass are slow on a sunny day. Target the north side of the upper end of the lake where the shallow water was covered in rock. Lake Darling, water temperatures between 46 and 47 in the afternoon. Water clarity is about 26 inches. Channel catfish are slow and bass are slow. Lost Grove. Water temperatures in the low to mid 40s. Largemouth bass are fair, be good, and can be good during the sunny part of the afternoon in the shallow. So that's kind of the key with all this stuff around here. Is the warmest part of the day. Let that water warm up about that 1 or 2 o'clock period in the shallows. You're going to be picking up some bass, and that's what the guys are telling me out there, and I'm seeing.
So we coming into the good fishing season.
Everything is typically, except for northern, we're typically in what they call a pre-spawn condition. Okay, that means the crappie, the bluegill, the bass, these are pre-spawn. We're not ready to move up to pre-spawn. Water temperature is still kind of cool. Had a lot of overcast days. If we can get that water temp up into the 50s, 55, then we're going to start seeing a little bit more activity going on out there. Remember, when we get to that 55 degrees, then the crappie are going to be the first thing to start to spawn. They get to that 55 degrees, like, okay, let's start moving up. And then you get to that magical number of 64. It's all temperature. It's all water temperature related. Doesn't matter what the calendar says. It's all water temperature.
It's all temperature.
That has it. So anyway, we are going to slide into a commercial break, and we are going to be right back with more of Jerry's Outdoor Show.
Contracting in Muscatine has been proudly serving the commercial and industrial construction and remodeling needs of eastern Iowa for years. They specialize in new construction, additions, and remodeling for commercial and industrial buildings. Wolf Contracting has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which is an amazing testament to the quality of their work. Wolf Contracting. Their prices are fair. Call Wolf Contracting today for a quote or a consultation and see for yourself. Call 263-5406.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or someone to service your current garage door, call me Dave from Quality Garage Doors. We service all makes and styles of garage doors. Give me a call today at 563-506-1032 for all your garage service needs.
Peppy? Peppy Possum, that you? Why, Randy Raccoon, what in tarnation are you up to? I'm on the lam of that dead burn ray at Big Papa's Nuisance Wildlife Control. Today he done rounded up my brother Rufus and his bunch. I tell you, Peppy, he is a menace.
For removal of skunks, bats, groundhogs, raccoons, and more, call or text Ray at Big Papa's Nuisance Wildlife Control, 563-299-9664. That's 299-9664. And check out his Facebook page and website, BigPapasNWC.com.
Hey, don't touch that dial, bro, Tater Chip.
Don't say it's a fine morning or I'll shoot you.
We've got more of Jerry's Outdoor Show right here on KWPC AM 860 and 95.1 FM.
The body's a temple, that's what we're taught. Well, I've traded this one like an old.
Hi, this is Zach Boots, owner of ZWB General Construction. I'm a local business and always on the job site.
Interior remodeling, kitchen and bathroom backsplashes, bathroom tub and shower surrounds, sheetrock and trim, carpentry work, basement partial or full remodels for man caves or family rooms.
Remember me, Zach Boots and ZWB Construction. See my work on Facebook.
Booking interior remodeling now.
Call now for free estimates. 563-260-2786. That's 563-260-2786, and you can be the next job well done.
Country Store Guns in West Liberty has it all. Handguns, rifles, shotguns, scopes, cases, and more. They buy, sell, and even repair right there in their store. You can find Country Store Guns in West Liberty and view all their guns in store or check out their online shop, www.countrystoreguns.com. You can also find them on gunbroker.com. For a large variety and high-quality firearms, shoot on over to Country Store Guns at 1604 Elder Avenue in West Liberty.
Spring is finally here, and Tailwater Marine wants to help you get back on the water. Conveniently located downriver from downtown Muscatine, Tailwater specializes in all things on the water. From pleasure boats to fishing boats, they have the skills to repair and the accessories to customize your boat. If your boat or engine needs major repairs, drive service, or an engine rebuild, schedule an appointment today. Call Nigel at Tailwater Marine, 563-264-BOAT. That's 563-264-2628.
And hello from Wapello.
They're saying hello from
Wapello. Michael Ford saying good morning from Southeast Iowa. My daughter Mariah in Western Illinois saying hi.
See, all the
Facebook.
Cool college kids.
Jessica,
become a college campus hit.
Karina Burgess says howdy.
Right. Exactly.
Wow. Well, thanks everybody for listening. This is we really appreciate it.
Once we get our ducks in a row out here, and we get
how do you line up ducks? Where'd that come from?
You line them up. You ever had a duck on a string, or would that give you a shiner? You got your volume up there.
I'm hearing it twice. Who's talking? Who's talking?
But no, your ducks in a row. You got them in a line.
You line them up, and then what happens when they're in a row?
Pull them. I guess
you shoot
them in one shot.
Is that like ducks shooting in a pond?
Exactly. Bang bang.
They use ducks for everything.
You're not duck.
Analogies.
Are you're not a duck guy, are you?
No.
Jordan's a duck guy.
A duck guy.
Duck. Hey, Jordan, what do you do with your ducks in a row? Do you shoot them? Why?
Well, why do you say line your ducks in a row?
Right.
Where'd that come from?
Are the mallards? You mean them hockey players up in the Quad Cities, or are they still the mallards? I'll see. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So you can't shoot if they're all in a row. You can't shoot them. What if it's by accident? You know. Well, he's going to be in here. We'll just ask him. Let me see if you're lying.
As long as you don't go over your limit, you can shoot a duck wherever it is.
All right. All right.
All right, Jordan, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
what I said. We can go with the premise that Jordan always says.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't illegal unless a DNR catches
Right.
you. And Jordan Davis has said that. Right.
Let's write that down.
All
Did
right,
you
Jordan.
sign that?
Exactly. But anyway, we were talking.
All right.
We were talking on break. I had to run to Menards before I came here. I had to pick something up because I have to get back on this job that I'm doing. But I was talking to one of the head honchos out there, and I said, "Hey, where's all your fishing stuff?" Because Menards, carry fishing stuff. He goes, "We're not carrying it anymore." I said, "Why is that?" He goes, "Well, since you moved to town."
Yeah.
No,
did not
seriously.
say
He said,
that.
we weren't selling it. And he goes, in the last couple years, we haven't been selling it. And he goes, I think it has to do with your shop out here. So we ran Menards out of business.
Right.
On the fishing tackle
How long
side
till
of it.
Walmart goes?
I went to Walmart. I looked through there. We've got more stuff than Walmart. Brother, we are doing it. We are turning the
I think
word.
people would rather come to us.
Right.
I would hope.
Right.
A local.
Right.
A local place, Muscatine,
Right.
than a mega superstore. I would hope, and our prices are similar. I mean, they're not saving any money.
Well, a lot of times,
we might be
lower.
lower.
We're a little bit cheaper.
Right.
Some things we are, and guess what? Walmart doesn't have minnows.
Wow. Right.
You can look. You can look.
Right.
You can look. But the thing is, you want the hands-on.
Right.
That we're able to provide.
So that goes to mention. I was just thinking about that, Jerry. So what does someone have to do to come into Jerry's Bait and Tackle, and get set up in fishing? I mean, do they have to be an expert?
No,
to come in?
No.
I mean, we encourage beginners, right?
Yeah. Novices,
So-
and this goes all the way back to when I had the shop in Wilton, and I've had single mothers would come in, and I'm not saying that women can't fish. Don't get on.
Right.
But single mothers would come in, they had a family, and they're lucky, hey, we don't have a lot of money.
Right.
And I think this would be something that me and the kids could get into that isn't going to cost us an arm and a leg and this and that.
Get them outside.
And get them outside, and, we can put the cell phones down, and we can enjoy this, So the first thing is, what do you want to catch? I mean, have that in your mind. Okay.
Well, Jerry, I want to catch a fish.
Okay.
So there's the beginning. That's a good start.
Right. That usually helps. if you want to whittle wood, then I'll still sell it. I'll still sell you stuff, but
it might take a little longer to whittle wood out with that.
Exactly. But The thing is,
and we've got good price entry level. I mean, they're not going to spend $1,000 on a pole,
and I'm not going to let you buy $1,000 worth of pole. I've got guys that are expert fishermen, and I wouldn't let them buy some of the stuff I got. But the thing is we got to figure out. Okay, are you fishing for recreation or are you fishing to eat?
Right.
You know, because there are some people that supplement their view. Well, I'd like to keep a couple. Okay, are you after bluegill? You after crappie? You after bass? You after catfish? I don't know what I'm after.
Right.
You know, I just remember my dad taking this out. And we blah blah blah. So if you're after panfish, you don't need a $500 setup. As much as I would like you to buy one, but you don't need it. And we don't want you to get into something and decide you don't like it. You don't like the sport.
It's just like
invested. You have children,
right?
You know, so Keaton said, "Dad, hey, I want to learn guitar." All right, Keaton, let's go out and get you a '67 Les Paul Gold Top, and a Marshall Stack. And a week later, Dad, I hate guitar.
No, instead we went to Richie's Sound and Light Music Shop and bought a $70 guitar.
Right,
and he and actually we upgraded already.
Right.
So
exactly,
he likes
So you start out with that, and then you build up. And once you learn more,
no charge, Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna say not really an official sponsor of Jerry's Outdoor Show, but we'll take it under advisement. But no, the thing is, and then once I think the biggest thing is the terminology of what you call stuff. Are they bobbers? Are they floats? Are there some things it doesn't matter what you call them? Everybody knows what you're talking about. Line test, line strength. There's a whole different ball game. So we'll get you started. We'll get you set up with everything that needs to go on. And like I said, the biggest thing for families is to figure out what kind of species you're going to target and go after. Are you doing it recreationally? Are you doing to eat? You know, stuff like that. So we don't want to bust the bank, but we also don't want to give you junk stuff so you get discouraged and it doesn't work out well.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
no, they want direction. They want easy. Simple and go into like Discovery Park or these small. Exactly. They don't have to get a boat and go out on the river and
yeah. If you're a novice fisherman, I'm not going to say, okay, what you want to do is you want to go down to Big Timber, you're going to look for this fallen tree, and you're going to go back to Eagle Field. Now you want to get Trust Dam over there and go to that way, and then over there. Now you're going to use, you just
need a fish finder and a boat.
Right, exactly.
$20,000 later, you'll catch a
fish. That comes later. We have to give you the taste first. You know, it's like the radio DJs out here, like selling drugs. You know, they give you a little sample, and then they really stick it to you.
I can't believe you said that.
Well, because
Tim's admitted it.
Right.
Tim comes in and...
You don't know what this radio station was back in the 70s. I can guarantee.
No, I do know. I was I was listening to Captain
you were
Steve.
here.
I was listening to it.
Really?
The Rock Mansion.
Really?
Oh yeah, 97. Was it 97?
No, 97X is up there. This is 99 plus.
99 plus.
You sure? I think you did do a lot of drugs up in high school.
No,
you don't know where the hell you were.
Jerry, it didn't matter. I was listening to rock and roll.
Was you? What is your version of rock and roll?
Well, I listened to Rush.
If you say
Van Halen. Oh no, Jay Giles didn't like him. Didn't listen to any Michael Jackson or any of that. I didn't like. Yeah, it wasn't.
You're
my stuff.
a liar.
It was not my stuff.
I bet if I put
didn't
Michael
like
Jackson,
Prince.
I bet. Hey, Jordan, put on Michael Jackson song. I bet he starts tapping.
Wouldn't even know what it is.
Singing.
Beat it.
Yeah, see, told you, knew it. Closet.
No, I don't. Anyway, good.
So anyway, hey, we just got joined by Derek Slutz. He is our new DNR officer for Muscatine. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Hello, Derek. Good to meet you.
So anyway, you been in DNR before. You were in Kansas. You said, I think we talked briefly on the phone. You took over for Joe Fordyce.
Correct. Yep.
And you were in Kansas, or you were here and then off to Kansas and back. I tried reading your profile last night to figure out what exactly background.
Sure. Yeah, I was a water patrol officer here in the state of Iowa for 3 years, and then I moved to Kansas for 2.5 years and was a game warden down there.
Right.
And I just started back up here in October.
Okay. So you're familiar with the territory and all that. I remember you now. Yeah,
really?
You did. Yeah, you used to have the water patrol jackets. It's like a guy in the grill. But being that I was a conscientious boater, I never got stopped by the man out of the water. So there you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome aboard. So you've taken over Muscatine County now.
Correct. Yep.
So you're familiar with Eagle Phil and all these places that we're taught where them little backwater areas and people
nobody
think
knows
nobody
about.
knows about, and nobody's going to find
Yep.
them that.
Yep.
But actually, what we've talked about, because we're not doing too much fishing out there just yet, but actually, what we brought you in for is we've getting all these calls. Youth turkey hunt. Actually, it starts today, doesn't it?
Correct.
Is it
Yep.
today?
Starts today.
All right.
And go through the 7th Sunday.
Okay.
So
So to take part of the youth turkey hunt, what I mean, these 15-year-olds can't run out there by themselves, obviously.
correct.
Right?
Yep. So anybody that's under 16 can participate in the youth turkey hunt. They got to buy the youth turkey tag, obviously, and they got to go with a mentored adult.
Okay.
Okay. So somebody over 18 that has a properly licensed and a tag for one of the seasons.
Okay. And here's the biggest thing. I've been defending it on Facebook for the last 2 days.
Yep.
If you look at the regs, there's a paragraph on page 4 that says a proposed increase can be happening for licenses. It may not be reflected in this pamphlet. Well, they did increase it.
Right.
So a lot of guys are going to buy their turkey tags and they're saying, well, $28.50. What do you mean?
Yep.
What do you mean? But that has increased.
That has increased, yep. It took effect here for the 2019 license purchases, so
Okay.
after December 15th. With those hunting rigs being purchased or being printed prior to that for the other hunting seasons, it obviously didn't have those new prices in there.
Okay.
So if people want to see the updated prices, you can go on the DNR website, and all the new prices are listed up there.
Okay. Now, what can these youth use to hunt turkey? I
Yep.
mean,
So they got to use a shotgun or a bow.
Okay.
So you can use either or, but with a shotgun, it can only be a 10, a 12, a 16, or a 20 gauge. They can't use a 410. I know that's a popular caliber that we get questions about, but they
Okay.
can't use that during the turkey season.
But they have to go with a licensed. I mean, does the adult need to have a license? too?
Correct. Yep. The
They
adult
both have to have a-
has to have a license, and they got to also be also have a turkey tag for one of
That's
the seasons.
okay. They both have. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So they both have to have a turkey tag.
And
They said something about
a
buying two
current
tags.
license.
And a current license and habitat.
Even though they may not take the turkey, but
Correct.
the youth they have to be.
Yep.
Right. Well, of course,
Yeah.
that's what you want. I'm not a hunter. I want my nephew to come out, hey, let's go turkey. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Shoot it again, boy. That was good. I don't know what I'm doing. You want to go out there with experienced guys. A lot of these kids around here. See, this isn't California or New York. We got I'm from Wilton. So I got kids on the block that can shoot better than me, which I need to get on my trap team.
Speaking of that, the trap team, we will have a trap shoot.
Yeah, we will have a trap shoot.
Jerry's team and my team.
Yeah, so I got a lot of ringers already picked out.
Yeah, I'm sure
for
you do.
what's
I'm
going
sure you.
on with that.
I told you on your team.
How are you
none
at
of them
shooting
can-
trap, Derek? I mean, you guys got to qualify for that.
Right.
Derek could be on my team.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless he's no good, then I'll be on your team.
I'll be on your team. That's fine.
So now with that, the youth season's just this weekend.
Correct. It's this year we changed. Last year it was more like a 9-day season. This year it went down to a 3-day season.
Okay.
Wow.
So
For the youth?
for the youth, correct.
Only, okay.
Yep.
Now, when
That's
does
short.
normal turkey season
So
start?
the turkey season is going to start April 8th for adults.
Okay.
Yep. And then that goes through the 4 seasons like we normally have.
Okay.
So now can adults use bows?
Yes. Yep.
But not crossbows?
Nope.
Okay, so just unless you're unless you have
a disability.
permit
Yep.
for the
A
crossbow.
disability permit.
But
yep.
you can use, during shotgun season, turkey, adult season, you can use a bow or a shotgun.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So are we still on pace with that? I mean, has there been any talk? Because Illinois had a thing with the
Right.
crossbows that they said, anybody can use one.
Crossbow.
You think Iowa will gonna do that? I mean,
it's hard to say.
Right.
Yeah. There's always talk of things like that,
Mhm.
but until it happens, you never know.
we sell a lot of crossbows,
We do.
and I know there's a lot of guys that are into it. But I've also heard, and not a majority of them, but I've heard guys complain after they made the switch to the crossbow, not because they had a disability and they had to use it. They got a crossbow, but they weren't really totally sold on it because they think it's too noisy. And I never understood that because we have them in the shop. So I don't know if that would have
Well,
any bearing.
Well, they
on
can
that.
be noisier. They're going very fast.
Right.
So
Exactly.
and there's dampeners on them, and they try to quiet them down, but
Because
they are loud.
I mean, turkey, they have what, great hearing or great eyesight?
Great eyesight.
Great eyesight?
Yeah, they see very, very well.
Right, right. So
They don't hear that well. They see really well.
Now, one thing to note with the archery tag, if you do buy the archery only tag, it's valid for all 4 seasons for adults. Okay.
Okay.
If you buy the gun bow combination, you have to pick your season.
Okay.
You do.
Yep.
And you
And
can't
they
have
have-
both. You have one or the other?
You can get both.
You
Yep.
can.
Yep.
And don't they have on the DNR, the site, don't they have how many tags are being filled out? Or I thought there was something like that.
As far as how many tags?
Yeah, or available or something like that.
Was there a limit? Is there?
Well, there's a non-resident quota and there's quotas per
there is
series.
quotas. Okay.
Yeah, there's quotas. Okay. I'm not a hunter. I don't
Yes.
handle the hunting side.
I went
So it's
through
very
now-
obvious.
now-
if
now
you
I'm
see
a-
me out there traipsing around in the woods with a gun, you have my permission to go ahead and arrest me because
he's-
I've
I don't know what he's
I've
doing.
lost my marbles.
Yeah.
That
Now,
was-
on the archery only, there is no quota though.
Okay,
So
that's
one
okay.
thing to note for you.
What is that show on Zombie Land or something? That's you out in the field wandering around with a.
Right. Yeah.
Not saying what is that show? Not Zombie Land.
I don't know. What shows
Walking
you watch.
Dead. Walking Dead.
I don't know
That's
what
Jerry. Walking Dead.
Right, exactly.
If he's out there, he's been.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
been
lost.
infected.
I've been infected. I'm lost. Something's going on. 'Cause I don't hunt for mushrooms anymore.
And he might have a fishing pole holding on out there.
Oh yeah, I guess since we have the DNR out here, might as well ask about that. Morel
What?
season's coming up. So, how much does a Morel hunting license cost this year?
That one's going to be free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we
dang.
sell snipe licenses?
We make a lot of money selling Morel licenses at the shop. But no, seriously, you do see that every year. Somebody will post on there that.
That's called ginseng.
No, that's ginseng.
Oh,
because
I
Lonnie does the ginseng, and that
Is
is.
there a license for that?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk
oh,
about that.
ginseng's
No,
big,
you don't
big business. We'll have Lonnie and Derek in here one time. Ginseng's a big
Ah.
money maker, not only for the people hunting the ginseng, but for the DNR catching the guys that are illegally doing the
thought
ginseng.
I didn't know you had to have a license.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I couldn't
And
find.
it's
I couldn't
very-
find
it's a-
ginseng if it's right. in
Right,
front of me.
exactly.
I don't know.
I'd run over the truck and went.
I'd
No,
probably mow it down.
Right, exactly. But and it's a very short window.
It is,
But when
okay.
we get closer to that, we'll have Lonnie come in here because he's a
Okay.
big ginseng guy. But right now, we got to slide in commercial break. We're
Alrighty.
going to be right back with more Jerry's Outdoor Show, and we have Derek Schlutz, a new DNR agent for Muscatine, is in studio. I'll be right back. Come on, Jordan, play up some tunes.
Spring is finally here, and Tailwater Marine wants to help you get back on the water. Conveniently located downriver from downtown Muscatine, Tailwater specializes in all things on the water. From pleasure boats to fishing boats, they have the skills to repair and the accessories to customize your boat. If your boat or engine needs major repairs, drive service, or an engine rebuild, schedule an appointment today. Call Nigel at Tailwater Marine, 563-264-BOAT. That's 563-264-2628.
Country Store Guns in West Liberty has it all. Handguns, rifles, shotguns, scopes, cases, and more. They buy, sell, and even repair right there in their store. You can find Country Store Guns in West Liberty and view all their guns in store or check out their online shop, www.countrystoreguns.com. You can also find them on gunbroker.com. For a large variety and high quality firearms, shoot on over to Country Store Guns at 1604 Elder Avenue in West Liberty.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or someone to service your current garage door, call me Dave from Quality Garage Doors. We service all makes and styles of garage doors. Give me a call today at 563-506-1032 for all your garage service needs.
I've spent 1,000 miles.
Don't you change that dial. We've got some more great fishing advice coming up. Actual fishing advice may not be helpful. Right here on Jerry's Outdoor Show on KWPC AM 860 and 95.1 FM.
Hi, this is Zach Boots, owner of ZWB General Construction. I'm a local business and always on the job site.
Interior remodeling, kitchen and bathroom backsplashes, bathroom tub and shower surrounds, sheetrock and trim, carpentry work, basement partial or full remodels for man caves or family rooms.
Remember me, Zach Boots and ZWB Construction. See my work on Facebook.
Booking interior remodeling now.
Call now for free estimates. 563-260-2786. That's 563-260-2786, and you can be the next job well done.
Wolf Contracting in Muscatine has been proudly serving the commercial and industrial construction and remodeling needs of eastern Iowa for years. They specialize in new construction, additions, and remodeling for commercial and industrial buildings. Wolf Contracting has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which is an amazing testament to the quality of their work. Wolf Contracting. Their prices are fair. Call Wolf Contracting today for a quote or a consultation and see for yourself. Call 263-5406.
Peppy, Happy Possum, that you? Wild Randy Raccoon, what in tarnation are you up to? I'm on the lam of that dead burn Ray at Big Papa's Nuisance Wildlife Control. Today he done rounded up my brother Rufus and his bunch. I tell you, Peppy, he is a menace.
For removal of skunks, bats, groundhogs, raccoons, and more, call or text Ray at Big Papa's Nuisance Wildlife Control, 563-299-9664. That's 299-9664. And check out his Facebook page and website, bigpapasnwc.com.
Derek down here. What are you?
Well-
18, 19? Have you started shaving yet?
25.
25.
You know, that's a good age to start DNR.
It is.
Yeah, you know,
It is.
5 years he'll be done.
Yeah.
He'll be wiped out.
Exactly.
He went to Mediapolis, which
Did
I
he?
think he said that, which was cool. So we both graduated from MEPO, southern region or northern area of Des Moines County.
Yeah, just 25 years apart.
Yeah, that's all
27,
it was.
26. So they have like the big Troy Mitchell wrestling weight room down there.
Yep, they had that
Gold
dedicated
platter,
to me, and
right. The golden statue.
I turned it over to the Jerry Purviance show.
Yeah.
Well, I never went that far south. Hey, I get south of Wapello, that's like Missouri to me.
It does start.
Which I could understand that
south
about
of
Joe,
92.
because Joe started out in like Keokuk, didn't he?
Yeah, down in Lee
And
County.
now he come up here. Now he keeps going, getting drifted toward. Because
He's going
once you
back
get
south.
down towards Missouri, that's a lot of hook and bullet crowd. You're dealing with the same 10 people, and by God, let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Down here.
South of 92.
Right?
Woo.
Exactly. That's the way it is. But anyway, let's talk about the gun of the week.
Well,
What
let's
is the
talk
gun
about
of the week?
So the gun of the week. Drum roll.
Dun-dun-dun.
Did that work? So is our turkey basically edition? We're kind of calling it. Remington 870.
That's a sick turkey.
So this is awesome. So what we did, honestly, and I don't know, Jordan, you may not know this. Is it Jordan?
No, it's Derek.
Derek. Oh, I'm thinking of Jordan and the other.
George and the other.
Derek. So Derek, we took this gun. The guy brought it in. It was painted like with a rattle can, spray painted.
Yep.
So we took it into a coater and had this Cerakoted.
Cool.
So this is all ceramic coated. We got a new stock for it, painted it up, and basically put a nice 12 gauge 870 out of it. So
Awesome.
this is our gun of the week. It's a 3-inch. So a lot of turkey hunters like to have that larger larger shell, longer, a little more punch. But and then we have a turkey choke. So basically, a turkey choke is tight.
Yep.
So when they shoot that shot out of that shotgun, it's real close and longer distance, so it hits that turkey.
So when you're choking a turkey out there in the woods.
No, the chicken. Oh, the turkey. Yeah, we're not choking. We're doing a choke on a gun to shoot the turkey.
I thought they had good eyesight. You're out there choking a turkey in the woods.
So Derek was saying too that there's a shell or a shot regulation. So tell us about what we can use for shot in these 12 gauges or 20 gauge. Or
yeah, so for hunting during the turkey season, you got to use shot size 4 through 8. Using size 4 through 8, there are some shells that they're making now that have 9 shot mixed in with them, 10 shot mixed in with them. Those aren't going to be legal. You got to have just the 4 through 8.
Right. So and we'll make sure we have those. We have a variety of shells, and we're going to have something between 4 and 8. Now you don't have to use steel.
Nope.
We're okay, even on public. We're okay
unless
with
unless it's posted.
Unless it's posted. So,
correct.
We'll have 4 to 8s and in a 3-inch. I mean, if they want to use steel, they can. I mean,
sure.
Some guys like to anyway. For that. And then you're also saying the youth, the younger people are using 20 gauges normally.
Yeah. So they'll use a smaller caliber.
Little less kick, little recoil for junior when he gets out there. Except my son probably shoot a 10 gauge out there and not feel it.
Your kid's about 12 inches taller than you.
Depending on the size of the child.
Right, exactly.
But these 870s are just, Remington 870s are just proven.
Yep.
They don't fail. When I say not fail, a pump. So if something goes wrong, you just pump it. Or inject the shell and come back. The problem with some semi-automatic shotguns is they're gas. And they can have some gassing problems. And with the wrong shell, they won't cycle. So people get mad and upset if you're shooting at something and it won't shoot. So pump's always like a revolver. It's always a good go-to. Good gun to start out on with youth. Experts. I mean, seasoned veterans are using 870 Remington. So
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right, kind of what it is. So So this 870, and it says right on the side of it that's a Magnum. So the Magnum is the 3-inch shell. So you'll know. And the barrels will always say the maximum the gun can handle on the barrel as well, because you can put different barrels that may not be able to take a 3-inch shell in the receiver. So the receiver can handle it, but the barrel may not. So always check your barrels to make sure that you've got the right load for the barrel you're using. So
and we'll have all that available at the shop.
Right, right. This is kind of cool because it's got the grip on it. Turkey hunters are kind of like deer hunters as far as accuracy. They like to aim.
Except men do it.
Right. But they're aiming for it where, you know, when you're pheasant hunting and you're just throwing shot up in the air because they're so fast. But turkey, you can usually get a good shot on them.
Yep.
They've got really good vision. So it's pretty cool that this youth group or youth season for turkeys out there. That's cool for them kids to get started.
Yeah, you got a sharp looking gun here.
That is neat. Hey, look, it matches you.
Right.
This is what the DNR should be carrying.
Right,
It's
exactly.
green. Oh, we do have this. Now, this is interesting because we brought this in Cerakoted. It's actually used, but we only have $3.99 on this. Cerakoted, new stock, Mitchell Arms and Ammo at Park Avenue in Muscatine.
810 Park Avenue. Have you been to our shop yet?
I have not been down.
Oh, man, you got to
You'll
come.
have to.
We're giving DNR discounts today only.
We are?
It sounded good.
Go ahead and say it.
It sounded good.
I haven't been given the water discounts or whatever.
Oh, man. Well, I look at our DNR population around here. We only got, what, Fordyce, you, and the Harris up there. So there's only 3 discounts we got to give out.
Hey, I know I was going to say, were you around when we were trying to get the shooting range up in Muscatine County? Were you been around when that was
Nope,
all?
nope,
That
I
got
wasn't.
shot down. That was sad. We
got shot down.
Yeah, shot down. They used the analogy or the input. What do you
Well,
call it?
no, I think the problem with why that failed was because we were talking about doing it at Pike Run, right?
Right.
Okay. The
I
problem
think-
with Pike Run, because I've talked to Kurt before and I've talked about the years, it'd be nice to get a boat ramp, some sort of a permanent boat ramp, but because it was FEMA land or
Right.
the government had gave Muscatine County the land, you can't have nothing permanent.
Right.
Like concrete or anything like that. That might
Right.
go
Well,
up,
it
so-
floods.
Right.
I guess the reason the DNR wanted it and was pushing for it is because they could get it. I mean, without purchase. I mean, it was inexpensive. Maybe because it was a swap or whatever they did on the FEMA. But if they have to go out and purchase land, not probably going to happen.
Yeah, probably
I don't
not.
know. It's just not.
Wait and see. Some will come up.
Yeah. So
There you
anyway, Remington 870, Cerakoted. Oh, Surefire is the stock brand. So it's a Surefire kind of cool stock. Wonderful for turkey.
So-
And there's guys that add optics to them too. They'll add you can put a rail on the side of this, and add a little red dot or a small power scope if they want. So turkey's pretty serious stuff.
So not to give away your weekend plans, but I'm going to guess you're probably going to be out traipsing around a lot of public areas this weekend.
Yeah, hoping to see quite a few
So
people out.
what time? What are hours? What are the hours for the
for turkey hunt?
Yeah, turkey
Yep.
hunt.
So you can shoot a half hour before sunrise to sunset.
Okay.
Yep.
So I know I'm from Louisa County, but there's a bunch of public hunting down there. Maybe a lot of it's because of the lowlands and the flooded out stuff. So the state is Muscatine have a lot of public hunting?
Yeah, Muscatine's got quite a bit between the state ground and the county ground.
Okay.
Yep. So Wheezy Slough out there. But the thing is, see, all the Muscatine public ground gets taken up from all the people from the Quad Cities.
They come
down, they take Wheezy Slough, so all the people that are from Muscatine
Go to Louisa.
end up going to Louisa
And I
County.
do see that.
And the people
I do
from
see
Louisa County end up going. The grass is always greener,
Right.
You know.
And it might be.
That's public ground now. You know, if you
Right.
got, I guess you can turkey hunt on farmland as long as you got.
I've always wanted to say that. So on public land, when there's deer hunting or whatever season there is, my always concern was who's in there. I mean, because you're not talking to your buddies ahead of time.
Right.
It's like everybody runs to the spot,
Yep.
parks their truck and runs out and sits in a tree stand. Or can you do tree stands on public?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So safety-wise, that's always, I'm kind of thinking, where's that guy shooting a deer at 20 yards down from me?
Right,
Do you
right.
just find your spot and work?
You just find your spot, and that's why we always preach safety,
Right.
especially during the turkey seasons. We get people out on the public ground, and if they don't know what they're shooting at, it's
Because I
an
can
accident
see
could happen,
going
so.
in there, and I'm down there, and I'm kind of, been turkey hunting, so I
Right.
kind of want to know what I want to do. And I go in there, and there's 10 guys walking in there on you.
Right. All camouflaged. Right?
Scaring the turkeys up before you, and you're sitting there waiting. So that's probably the downfall, to public hunting, is everybody else is kind of.
Well, that's the same downfall to public fishing.
Right.
You're
you're all there. And
the same thing with kayaks.
It's a great resource to have for people to get out, though.
Right.
But I was going to say, but with the upside is we got somewhere to go.
Absolutely.
Right,
I mean, because it's harder and harder to get private land
Right.
owners that aren't selling it to somebody else for their hunting to get out on this. So thank God we do have some public land that we can get.
Well, and
people
that's
out.
the thing, and that's what you'll see is fewer and fewer private land people saying, "Yeah, come on out and hunt."
That's what
because
yeah.
it's first of all the liability. Now we got to think liability. Now everybody sues everybody.
Right.
You went out there on your own accord to go hunting his ground. He gave you permission. He trips and fell and broke his leg. So now he's going to sue the guy because he didn't pick up a dead tree.
Right.
Stuff like that. So they're less apt to let you hunt or fish.
Or they're keeping it for
place.
themselves. They
Right.
buy
Or
these
they
little.
buy
They buy
themselves,
these
exactly.
15, 20 acres, and that's theirs. That's their little. That's their little utopia. I mean, they're going out.
Well,
So
that's
good.
the same thing because I'm getting hit up all the time about fishing now. People are like, "Well, where the fish bite? Where the fish bite?" Well, once it does come that the fish are going to, because I don't know what this flood situation is going to do. I get guys, "Oh, man, it's going to last till Memorial Day. It's going to," I was like, "Well, hey, it's kind of on our side right now that we haven't received any rain. So as long as we keep trucking water down the pipe that we're doing its clip now, I think every day is going to get better and better and better because Minnesota's defrosting up there. So as long as we don't get them 6-inch rains or something, we should be all right. We should be back on track. If we don't, Lost Grove, all these places are just going to be jam-packed. There's going to be fish flying at the boat ramp. I mean, that's hard enough to do just on a Monday, so I can't imagine what Saturday and Sunday are going to be like. So it's going to be crowded. And now with the kayakers out there, I mean, God bless them, they can do it. But kayaks on the main waterway are just like 10 speeds on the freeway. And they got the right to do it. I understand, but these places are just going to get so overcrowded. It's just going to be. So I hope the rivers.
So do you patrol the water too, Derek?
Yes,
or you do.
Yep.
So
we do have water patrol officers in the summer that are
Right.
seasonal help.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, wow. What else are we talking about, Jerry?
Well,
This is awesome.
we got 10 more minutes. I mean, if the phone lines work, if you want to ask,
We can take some. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to ask a conservation officer or anything, go ahead and give us a call right now, 563-263-8600. Until then, Troy will tell you more stories
about my wrestling career. So
About-
let's start. Well, it was 1984, and I want to bring up, and Derek, you kind of have probably seen this at your age because this is a new sport coming on. I shouldn't say new. It's coming on stronger is trap shooting teams.
Yep.
And what's interesting is high school teams.
Oh, yeah.
And now when I was a kid, you brought your 10-22 to school,
Right.
and then you went out afterwards and you shot with your friends.
Right.
Well, that don't happen now.
No.
Everybody's-
Right.
I mean, my teacher brought in a rifle of her husband's to show us what a nylon stock looked like, but it was all educational.
Right.
Nobody was shooting anybody.
Yeah,
Nobody was worried about that. And we actually had the DNR hunter safety course at school. And I did see that they may bring that back to some schools. So I think it's cool to have that as a school curriculum and teach these kids hunter safety is a big deal.
It's a great program.
I think it's awesome. And honestly, because they don't offer it in the schools, it's kind of like driver's ed. It seems like people put it off a little longer or worried about.
I'm gonna stop you just for a second because I just got texted in a question.
Okay.
Ask Derek about the legality of using an infrared illuminator in Iowa for hunting.
Okay.
So we don't allow anything that illuminates natural light.
Okay.
Yep.
So illuminate, and I know we can go forever on this, but that's coyote hunting.
Correct.
And we're selling them at
a lot of people are wanting to use them for coyotes, stuff like that. But if it amplifies any kind of natural light, you can't use it.
Because we're selling now. There's thermal imaging, which is fine. Those are really pricey scopes. But we're actually selling night vision scopes that come with an illuminator that helps illuminate, because you have to have a little bit of light,
right.
Even on night scopes. But those are not permitted, correct?
Nope.
Even the IR illuminating.
Nope, only the thermal imaging.
So I thought. So people are wondering about that because you don't really see that. It's just it's an infrared.
Yep.
It's hard to see, but it's still illegal to use to illuminate for coyote
You
hunting.
cannot amplify our light. Yep.
Good question out there. Who was that, Jerry? Let's give him props.
That was actually Dan Young.
Dan Young. Okay,
Dan
I don't know
Young.
who that is, but
He
thanks,
did-
Dan.
tells you know what?
Thanks for calling in, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. You know what? We need smart people like that on our team.
I wish we did.
I did. You know,
Why can't we
Dan,
get someone
I tell
like
you
that
what.
working?
I tell you what, Dan. If you're listening out there,
Yeah,
if you want
go
a
ahead.
job, you just come over
on
to
over
Jerry's
there.
Bait and Tackle, Mitchell Armors, and we're going to set you up with a
I
job.
tell you why, he could scoop minnows better than any of them.
Oh,
I guarantee you.
anybody can scoop minnows better than you. I'll tell you that. We just
So
got
I-
6 pounds of minnows.
well,
Where are they all at?
they're gone.
Oh, guy bought a scoop. How
Well,
many you put in the scoop?
well,
oh, good
2
God.
ounces, you told me. 2 ounce line.
Right.
Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so here's what I want to say about the sporting. So there's a sport on the rise at local high school that doesn't involve a bat, a ball, or even a puck.
Teen
So what could it be?
Pregnancy.
Absolutely correct. No.
No.
It is the participants actually use shotguns.
Yeah.
So kind of cool. And then today when guns are on everybody's on the defense about guns. I like the schools are getting in saying, hey, this is a sport. This is safe. I mean, I was talking to my buddy down in Minneapolis, the trap team. I sponsor the Minneapolis trap team.
Yep.
And they are so big on safety. It's beyond belief.
Yep.
I mean, they have the range masters. You have to go through the course. You come out there on the line, and there's protocol. I mean, you have to look a certain way and come. I mean, Jerry, you'll have to follow those rules when we put our trap team together.
Yeah.
Yes, Jordan.
I'll be watching for my truck.
Whoa. Right.
Well, they should.
No.
Right.
It is. More kids probably get injured and hurt in basketball or football than they get in trap shooting. So now, Jordan, before you finish up there, let me talk about my wrestling. When I was,
no, Jordan, you can actually shoot trap. Well, then I've got a great position for you, Jordan.
Jordan, you're going to be on the Mitchell Arms side.
You're going to be on Jerry's hook side here.
So to finish up with that, so that's what I was talking to Jerry about. They actually are in squads. So you have teams, and then you usually have 5 members per squad, and you might have 2 or 3 squads per team. And you shoot 25 to 50 rounds, depending on how many people there is, and you count your score. So highest score wins.
Here's the thing that's changed too is a lot of these, because I've got them on my sites. A lot of these high schools now, they have bass fishing teams.
That's cool.
They didn't offer that when I went to school, And the teachers having the sex with the kids. My teachers didn't look like that. They did not look like that at all.
Where did you come up with that, Jerry? We're talking about fishing.
Muscatine. It is. But no, I
So-
think it's great. And
Yeah, I
it
know.
is that these, the reason why they didn't have it probably back in our age when we went to school, because we all did it. We all shot. It was no
Right.
big deal.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
was just like,
We had BB gun competitions out in the parking lot.
Exactly, yes.
No one
you
got
shot.
hurt.
Exactly. Well, you didn't come home until you got hit by the teacher.
Well,
you got hit again.
I got
That's all
paddled
it
in
is.
school. Let me talk
Right.
about that.
That didn't work.
I was in
very darn.
Sperry School.
Sperry School?
Mr. Shermer, Dr. Shermer.
How many people were in that?
He paddled me.
5?
I got paddled.
The doctor paddled you?
I think he was a doctor. He was
psychology or?
No, he was a teacher. The principal.
Oh, really?
The principal.
But he
Hey,
was a
I want to
doctor.
bring up this. You guys won't believe this. I never
I
thought
don't
in
believe it.
100 years that I would hear this. Are you ready?
Okay.
California ban on high-capacity magazines is possibly going to be overturned.
Really?
It actually was overturned, but now there's a stay on it, and they're going to
What about
battle it.
What about the
So,
straws?
The straws are next.
The
Pretty
straws are
soon,
next? Well,
you can have any length of straw you want. Wow. Well, I can't. I mean, they banned it to 6 inches. Now we're
Right.
going to 8.
What a country.
No, okay. So here's a good comment about this. Ready? I have to finish with this if we have time. This is by Judge Roger Benitez, and he's the one that came up with this. Nothing in the Second Amendment makes lethally, a factor to consider because a gun's lethality or dangerousness is assumed. The Second Amendment does not exist to protect the right to bear down pillows and foam baseball bats. It protects guns, and every gun is dangerous. There you go.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So basically, as we're saying, the Second Amendment wasn't about necessarily the type of gun or how many magazines you had or how it's shot or the lethalness of it. It's the protection of the gun. That it's a weapon, it's dangerous, but it's protected. So the 25 round mags or 30 round magazines, and this article also states, has no bearing on it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't mean anything.
Same thing we've said all along. You criminals would just follow the rules. It'd be a lot easier.
Right.
That's what
So Jerry put up a sign on his house that said, "No criminals allowed," and he hasn't had one criminal in his house since.
Nope. It says accident or disaster-free zone. No
Disaster-free.
fires, no tsunamis,
No tornadoes.
Nothing's happened.
How is that?
Well, except for the poodle. The poodle that's another story.
Well, I thought it said no poodles allowed.
No, I'm married.
No
that
must.
means nothing. What I say means nothing. I'm married. You know that. Anyway, we'd like to thank Derek for being on today. If you have any questions, you can always get a hold of Derek. I believe you got Joe's old phone.
How do they get a hold of you, Derek?
But if you want to call me at 563-260-1223.
Yep, that's it.
You can call me anytime with any questions.
All right, Derek, we'll have you on many more times
All
throughout
right.
the season. So it was great having you in here.
Fun
Other than that,
times.
we have to slide out of here. We got to go because something's coming
What?
at 11. What comes up? Farm? I think the farm report.
Farm report?
Yeah, the hogs. How's your
We can take over.
How's your pork bellies doing?
Good.
Good? They'll be doing better after this. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.